All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm standing up for this one. We're going to get back into Sleep Token right now. This is Sleep Token Atlantic Visualizer. This is a request from Rana Hook. It's a dono request. We are live on Twitch and on YouTube right now. We were listening to Sleep Token earlier, and I said I want to hear more from them because we listened to what I think is probably their most popular song, I would say, by their fans, which is Take Me Back to Eden, and it was ridiculous. The amount of craziness that's in that song. So we're gonna get into this one. This is Rana's favorite. She said this is not quite as crazy. I didn't mind it, but we're going into this. This is gonna be my third Sleep Token song, and I just want to listen. So make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell on Sleep Token's channel. Always support the original artist. And if you could throw me a like and subscribe and notification bell on my channel, that helps me out a lot. I also have a Patreon, lots of cool exclusive content there. I have movie reactions, TV show reactions. I do deep dives on a lot of different songs. I also do a lot of just different things on there. It's about as much as a cup of coffee. It's not expected or required, but it does help the channel a lot. So I do appreciate that. Without further ado, let's go ahead. Let's get into it. Sleep Token Atlantic. Potentially the aftermath of an attempt on his own life, waking up in the hospital. Throw himself into the Atlantic Ocean.
Call me when they bury bodies underwater. It's blue light over murder for me.
What was the no?
Call me when they bury bodies underwater. It's blue light over murder for me.
Me?
Crumble like a temple built from future daughters to wasteland when the oceans recede. Mary in the morning, early your bitter father. It's easier to try not to eat.
Easier to try not to eat.
Like Atlantic, bandage up the trenches, anything to get me to sleep.
I want you guys to, I mean, you guys probably understand this, but how emotional string instruments can be. And again, I am biased as a guitar player, but the violin, the cello, the piano, guitar, I feel like all of these instruments, like a whole orchestra, can invoke so much emotion. And I feel like that's what's happening right now. Mixed with his voice, getting those falsettos, sounds amazing. The sound of this right now is just like grief. It's you're at your wit's end, and that's the feeling I get just from the music alone, not even listening to the lyric.
Not to eat.
The way he's singing it too helps with that.
Like Atlantic, bandage up the trenches, anything to get me to sleep.
Crazy drop.
Oh, cups surrounding, eyes like frozen planets, just orbiting the vacuum I am. And they talk me through the damage, consequence, and how it's a pain they know they don't understand. Sobbing as they turn to statues at the bedside. I'm trying not to crush into sand.
I think the cry for like desperation, right? We hear him, whether it's authentic or just for show. The song says before, I really don't care as long as it gets the point across. The almost crying at the end there, right? And we have this kind of modulated vocals in the back of him, kind of in the back happening. He does a very good job in this song specifically right now of evoking the emotion. Honestly, the kind of feeling where you kind of hit your wits end, and every bad feeling that you have, all the pain that you have, the mental turmoil, the physical struggle because of the mental turmoil and just wanting to give up. I feel it on this song. I just the music, the way he's singing it, the emotion in his singing mixed with that, just the kind of higher octave piano is just mwah. Very seldom does just music. Like, I'm not one of those people that's gonna hear a ninth symphony and oh my god, it's so beautiful. I'm not that kind of person. Very seldom does straight music make me feel that way. And like I said, not just listening to his lyrics, but by the way, we'll talk about that because the lyrics are really deep and they're dark, like you said, but just the music has me in my feels 100%. Ain't no fucking way that's a theremin, right? Is that a theremin? For those of you guys that don't know what a theremin is. It has this little hole here and then this little device, and you just lift your hand near the pole and it makes different sounds. I think it's that plugged into an amplifier. I have not heard a theremin in God knows how long. That is crazy. Entirely unsure, I'm afraid. I'll look into it. Could just be a synth. It could be guitar also. It could be anything, to be honest. Really cool sound though. Drums are so good. Bro, the drums are nasty.
Don't you
Don't Wake Me Up at the end. I think right before the drop is literally all of these feelings coming to light. Well, not to light, but like I said, all of this despair coming to this moment. This particular moment, it's just too much now. I can't do it anymore. And the drop is when that attempt happens. is when you jump off the cliff, you jump into the ocean, whatever it is, whatever your tactic is, that's what comes to fruition. But then you survive it, right? So that whole drop, that whole rock drop right there, the kind of, you know, the crazy drum fills, by the way, that whole section is the attempt and kind of the aftermath of that. When he's saying don't wake me up, that's probably, it's to me, like, this is the song's telling a story in that sense. But to me, that portion is he survived the attempt, people trying to save him, and he doesn't want to be saved. So that's all what I got. Well, that's without even hearing the lyrics. I was able to ascertain that without hearing all of the lyrics. I only heard 3 of their songs now so far. Okay. I think Take Me Back to Eden, out of the ones I heard, is by far their best song in terms of musicality, lyrics, everything put together, all together. But I think I'd have to agree with you on this, Rana. I think this one I enjoy much more. I do want to look at the lyrics. Call me when they bury bodies underwater. It's blue light over murder for me. Crumble like a temple built from future daughters. Jesus Christ. To wasteland when the oceans recede. We'll get more into you eventually. The summoning is nearly as much of a journey as Take Me Back to Eden, musically all over the place. Isn't that one of their newer ones? The summoning. Marry in the morning, earn your bitter fodder. It's easier to try not to eat. So flood me like Atlantic, bandage up the trenches, anything to get me to sleep. You just want all of these bad feelings to just end. I woke up surrounded, eyes like frozen planets, just orbiting the vacuum I am. They talked me through the damage, consequence, and how it's a pain they know they don't understand. Sobbing as they turn to statues at the bedside, I'm trying not to crush into sand. So flood me like Atlantic, weather me to nothing, wash away the blood on my hands. This could be interpreted in many different ways, but specifically wash away the blood on my hands is like doing this attempt, this offing yourself, all that guilt that you have for whatever it might be, whether it's a buildup of guilt throughout your life or a particular thing, it'll wash away that blood on your hands. It'll go away. Call me when you bury bodies under bodies and worse, blue white over murder for me, crumble like a, yeah, this is all very short and sweet, the lyrics. I think it's repeated a bunch, but again, very poetic. Between his singing at the beginning with that piano man and then that drop, it's very much in terms of musicality and the dichotomy of like that slow emotional beginning and then having just everything's breaking, everything's broke, everything has just exploded ending. I really do think of Crutch, right? Crutch is that slow piano from Ren, that slow piano with him have just emotional singing in that beginning. And then it's a complete 180 into that kind of Radiohead type of ending for Crutch, where it's just like a mental breakdown. It's kind of the same thing in regards to those the polarities of both those songs. So woo-wee. I think I like this one the best out of all the ones we listened to so far. Somebody's off the latest album, Take Me Back to Eden. Yeah, okay. I think I saw the drop for the video. That's when I was gonna get into it, but I think it invokes the overall disparity, desperation that comes with just a major depressive state. Nothing sounds good except quieting all of the negative thoughts, quieting all of the feelings of guilt, quieting all of everything that's causing you pain. The only thing that can do that is to jump in the Atlantic Ocean.